URA Commissioner.
Thank you and welcome to this program. My name is John Musinguzi. I serve as the Commissioner General of Uganda Revenue Authority. I'm excited to join you in this program to answer questions that have come through our program, joint program between Uganda Revenue Authority and Uganda Broadcasting Corporation, the program named URA Commissioner. We have launched this program as a way to reach out to our taxpayers and be able to answer the specific questions that come from them in order to support them in their journey for paying their taxes. Therefore, I welcome you all, and I'll straight away go to the questions that have come through this week. The first question came from a gentleman called Latigo Elan in Kitugum. And Latigo was asking this question: if I'm a small importer, can I import and pay my taxes directly to URA? Thank you, Latigo, for asking this question. The answer to this is that yes, it is a must for every taxpayer to pay their taxes directly to Uganda Revenue Authority, irrespective of the size of your business and the amount of tax that you're paying. Most importantly, it is important that you pay these taxes to the bank because URA does not receive cash payments. So if you have any tax to pay, please use our URA system to generate what we call a PRN, a payment registration number, which comes out in form of a form or the actual number. You take that to the bank and then you pay the right amount of tax. There has been a system, a cartel of some crooked agents who have made themselves middlemen between the taxpayers and Uganda Revenue Authority. And this crooked cartel has done more harm than good, because what they do, especially for the small business people who import in goods, say from China, they normally posture themselves as, initially they start as agents for transportation. So they say, okay, you have bought your goods from this state in China, we'll transfer these goods for you up to Uganda, which is fair enough. There you need an agent. You may not have to transport the goods yourself. Sometimes you don't even travel. You send money to your suppliers and you tell them, put my goods on this cargo. That is all fine. But once the cargo has transported your goods from China or from India or from Dubai, wherever you're buying your goods from, once they get here, please ask them for your goods. Where have they put them? Go to the bond where your goods have been delivered. Participate in the verification of your goods. Let our officers verify your goods in your presence. Let our officers give you an assessment for your goods. Based on the goods you have provided, let them show you that you have imported shoes, and this is the rate per pair of shoes, and these are the pair of shoes you have imported, and this is the tax for you to pay. You have imported so many bales of cloth, this is the charge per kilogram, and these are the taxes you pay. And get the PRN. Go to the bank and pay your taxes. Never allow an agent who says, I brought your goods from China, I have paid the taxes, come and pick them from my warehouse in Bakuli. Most likely, that person will charge you 3, 4, or sometimes 5 times the tax that you should actually pay. But number 2, he will also rob you of your VAT input. Remember, if you are VAT registered, when you're going to make your returns and pay VAT at the end of every period, say every month of sale, you'll get the VAT you have collected during your sales, and you will minus the VAT that you paid at a point of buying or at the point of importation. Now, the one who clears your goods on your behalf and pays in their tin robs you of that VAT input. So we discovered recently that a number of businesses have actually suffered overtaxation at the hands of these crooked agents. They call themselves container leaders, they call themselves consolidators, although consolidators are supposed to be registered, having a license to do that job. Consolidating means you are putting together cargo that belongs to other people, but once you get here, you present your house of bills and you show these goods don't actually belong to me, they belong to X, Y, and Z, whom I transported in one container. But these friends, or these, let me not call them friends, these crooked people have been saying all the goods in this container belong to me. Then they pay the taxes under one tin. But the third element is they overcharge the innocent small importers by charging them more than what URA has actually taken from them. But also, number two, they rob them of their VAT input. So, Mr. Latigo, whether you are an importer, whether you're a local business person, whether you're big or small, when it comes to payment of taxes, never delegate that responsibility. Pay directly to the bank and make sure that you pay under your tin, under your account, so that you take that credit of the tax paid. And you know, we always appreciate good taxpayers, most compliant taxpayers. Don't miss your appreciation because someone is using their tin to pay taxes on your behalf. So never delegate the responsibility of anyone paying your taxes. Do that yourself religiously, and that is the way you'll be sure that you've paid the right amount of tax and you have received the right credit for your input taxes that you have paid. I hope that clearly answers your question, Mr. Latigo.
URA Commissioner. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them.